I remember the first time I heard the sound of this bowl. It was a very special moment in my life. I remember feeling like the ground had suddenly opened up and I was sinking down into it. And at the same time, the skies had opened up and I was rising up into them. And so it was a feeling of like bringing total balance between earth and sky inside myself. At the same time, I felt this kind of vibration expanding out around me. And I remember just feeling this really deep, deep peace in myself. I remember that sound and I continue to remember that feeling because that is what I hope to be able to offer when I give my treatments with the Tibetan bowls, with the Himalayan bowls. I never forget it. I will never forget it. And I hope to never forget it because when you are offering a healing, when you are offering a treatment to someone, you're not healing them, you're not treating them, you are just offering an environment, you are offering a soundscape, if you are doing it as a sound healer with intention, so that that person can take what they need to remind themselves at a cellular level as well of their harmony and their peace within themselves, tuning up. When I first came across this bowl, some people say to me, how do you find your bowl? And I said, well, you don't find your bowl basically finds you. And this bowl literally found me in Kathmandu. And I was there, this is many years ago, this is 1981. And there I was looking in the market, buying all kinds of clothes and looking at all the amazing colors and the statues. And suddenly I felt a tug on my coat. And as I looked behind me, I saw this little boy, and there he was with this bowl in his hand. And he looked up at me and he said, Madame, he said, this is your bowl, you have to buy it. And actually I thought, oh, well, it is an interesting bowl, but that I have to buy it? Wow. And he insisted, yes, but it's because it's your bowl. And I thought, well, it is a lovely looking bowl, but I'm trekking in the mountains and this looks rather heavy. So I said to him, thank you very much, namaste, but I'm in no need of this bowl. And he kept insisting, oh, but yes, you need this bowl because this is your bowl. Of course, I smiled to myself and I walked away. But there was just that moment where I looked back and I could still see him, and there he was with the bowl reaching out to me like this. And I felt this pang deep inside. Should I buy that bowl? Should I? But thought, no, do the sensible thing. And so I walked away. But interestingly, about half an hour later, I had this really strong feeling that I needed to go back there. I needed to buy that bowl because that bowl, represented something important in my life, which I did not know yet what it was. So I went back, and of course, the boy had disappeared. No bowl. So I looked everywhere and I asked everybody around, and everyone was like, look, you have to understand that in those days there were not a lot of bowls around. In fact, that was the first bowl that I had ever seen. And I had no idea that it was a singing bowl or the famous Himalayan bowl. So I spent the whole day searching for this boy. Honestly, searching for him because I really felt there was something in there that I really needed to get this bowl. And by the evening, right there in a little plaza where the people from the market were bedding down for the night, there was a fire burning where they'd been cooking, and there in the light of the fire, I saw the boy. And I went straight up to him and I said, "Are you the boy from this morning?" And before I could even finish my sentence, the little boy said, "Yes, madame." He said, "And this is your bowl." So, of course, this is my bowl. And this is my bowl that has been with me, traveled worldwide with me, and has given countless, countless treatments, and is my faithful friend. And as I said in the beginning, I would never forget that very first moment when I heard the sound of that bowl. Because if I can offer that in a treatment, in a healing for somebody, then that is really, that is so fulfilling. So I'm Michele Averard, and I have created this online Tibetan Bowl course, healing course. And even though it is 3 hours and 39 minutes, it is packed with exercises and all kinds of techniques, and more than anything, my passion for these bowls, my passion for sound therapy. So there is a lifetime's work in those 3 hours and a half. It is not something just, oh, that's the exercise. No, it is so much more than that, because these bowls become masters. They become masters, and rightly so, because you need to learn the sound of your bowl, and you need to learn how to follow that sound and how to combine the medicine of your vibration with the medicine of the vibration of these bowls. Now, as a sound therapist, you learn that all creation is vibration. And through sympathetic resonance, then you can make a great change. Transformation will occur. And these bowls will give so much sound, a possibility of creating a sound environment so that your person that you're working with can take what they need to feel, again, to come back into synchronicity, to come back into harmony, and through sympathetic resonance, feel whole with their vibration. This is my little bowl, and I use this around the higher chakras and of course the heart chakra, because I do believe that it was so impactful that day. I had an opening of my consciousness, an opening of my heart chakra in that moment when I first heard the sound of this bowl. And right here we have bigger bowls. These ones here I call the grounding bowls. And even though the bowls are cosmic in nature, and their medicine is definitely more cosmic than grounding, these big bowls hold such a low vibration and a solid vibration. They can also represent a very strong grounding medicine. The original Himalayan bowls were made in the Himalayas, in the monasteries, and they were made by the monks themselves, that would, as they created them and as they made them, of course, they would be praying. And so it says that each time you activate a bowl, you are releasing a prayer. The bowls were made from 7 metals that corresponded with the planets in our solar system. So the sun would be represented with gold, the moon with silver, Mercury with mercury, Mars with iron, Jupiter with tin, Saturn with lead, and Venus with copper. That's why I said that they are very cosmic in nature. It is very important to remember that your intention, your vibration, the vibration of your intention has to be present. It has to be there in all moments. You can't be thinking of what you're going to cook for this evening or the telephone call that you need to make when you are working with these sound instruments. It is very important as a good sound healer to be completely there, acknowledging, respecting, and traveling with the sound waves of your bowl. In all the different exercises and techniques that I share with you in this video, in the video that I have created in the module of the Tibetan Bowls, the online module, there are different techniques and there are different approaches. And at all time, you are asked to be present and completely there with your energy, because it is the combination of your medicine together with the medicine of these sounds that create the healing tone or the healing tones. These bowls are full of overtones, harmonics. Can you hear them? And these harmonics, these overtones bring richness to your healing sounds. At Harmonic Sounds, we work mainly with instruments that are full of overtones, that are rich with harmonics, because we really truly believe that it is in the harmonics, in the overtones, where the greatest power lies in sound. Your voice is going to be always the most powerful of all instruments, but these guys come very close second, very, very close second. And if you are interested and if you are attracted to work with these bowls, then all I can say to you is, here is your bowl. Here is your bowl, madam, just like the boy said to me. So this online course that I have created lasts 3 hours and 39 minutes and is full packed with all kinds of different ways of working with the bowls with people. From massage to working on the chakra system, on the biofields, on feeling into the vibration of the oneness of the bowl. And so each of these exercises and each of these techniques that I have discovered, I am sharing with you in this module, in this video. And it is a lifetime's work. It is a lifetime's work because these bowls are such great masters. And each time you're going to work with them, you're going to discover something new. And you're going to discover your way as well. And that's the most important thing. And so I encourage you to be inspired by these beautiful bowls. Even if it's just a little one like this, it also has a superb sound. So let me finish this little presentation by just sounding a few of the bowls. So close your eyes and feel into the sounds where they take you. Enjoy.